Okay, it's October 28th, 2023. I'm right here at the Goodwood Library, 9:36 at night, outside. Neat little place. The mosquitoes are kind of biting. Oh man, makes me think, somebody's like, oh, well, let's just see how much they can take. Like, when the first mosquito bites you, you're like, okay, that's enough. But how much are you willing to take before you get out of here? Well, I am going to be here to get this done. So the last two songs that I did were songs that I wrote on Maui. And in the last week or so, since I started this, actually the first song I've written since I've been back in Baton Rouge. I finished it yesterday. This year has been very, very difficult for me. A lot of learning how to live. A lot of learning how to live broke. Like the brokest I've ever been in my life. Like dirt poor, broke. Money might not buy happiness, but not being able to pay your bills sure can kill some happiness. Trudging through life, working, struggling. I don't even have a car. I have a bicycle. It's been the hottest summers that Baton Rouge has ever had. And I've been riding a bicycle to work and the places that I needed to go, which require bringing a bag to be able to change your clothes once you get there, because you're going to be soaking wet with sweat. So everywhere you have to go, you either walk in covered in sweat and just go to work, or you have to get there early, cool off, change your clothes, and still be freaking sticky. Still be sticky. But even the things that I had to look forward to, some of the things that I was doing here was going to open mics at comedy clubs and going to open mics for music and getting on the bus and those things. And they were fun. They would always have some good little acts there. But man, those open mics, they can just turn into a shit show. Oh my God. When some of those people get up there, you're like, I feel like I'm being held hostage right now. It's if you haven't ever gone to open mics, I would encourage you just to go try them out and just find out about them. They're quite interesting. There's some really funny people there. The comedy is a very, very hard thing to do. It takes a lot of bravery to try to do music open mics too. I mean, I've done both. There's a lot of work and effort and skill into ever getting good at either one of those. I can tell you, a lot of it. But when life is rough like it has been for me this year, you just get there's the opposite of rose-colored glasses that have been put on my face. You get like doo-doo brown lens-colored glasses. Everything gets foggy. It's not like, okay, well, these situations are great and I'm going to see the best in this. It's so easy to just let all of that take over everything and see the worst in absolutely everything. I've been working at Applebee's as a waiter, which I have heard that being a waiter or waitress will really teach you people. And I had been in the construction industry working with people for my whole life and thought there'd be nothing to it. And boy, was I wrong. It is a totally different scene, has been for me. And especially not making money and not getting tips. My biggest night that I worked, I made like $110. Sold like $1,400 of food. Plates there are like $20 a piece. That's like 70 people. let's just say it was 50 people. Oh, so I served 50 people food and got $110. I mean, that's the great, and I was happy that night. I was like, woo. I mean, I've worked 7 hours and brought home 20 freaking dollars. It's been rough. I mean, it's just been rough. So this song was just me kind of putting on paper what one of the bright spots was in my BS I got going on right now. Because I do believe that kind of bring all this kind of stuff upon yourself. And, you know, one of the lines in this is I got fire on the mountain, sickness in my soul, rough riding, rolling stone. Been home in Baton Rouge for almost 3 years because I was on Maui for almost 3 years. And I haven't really been too many places because all I've had is this bicycle. And then, you know, I'm not going all many places. I'm going to work, I'm going home, and I'm going places like comedy clubs and open mics that the people that I grew up with around here they don't go there. They don't go to these places. There's new crowds. And running in, I just hadn't been around people, so I don't run into those people. But when you do run into those folks that you haven't seen in a long time, in years, especially if there was some good times, some fun times, some fun crazy times, maybe got in trouble, maybe did a little partying, maybe did some working. Seems to me like some of the roughest jobs that I've had ended up making some of the worst connections and the best connections with folks that I have ever met in my life. And when those people come around, even in these times like what I'm going through right now, when you see them, it brings a little bit of happiness and a little bit of smile, which can go a long way. It says, sure made my night, sure made me smile, feel young again. Which I don't know if I'll ever grow up. But with age, for me, comes pressure, regrets, responsibilities, and the realizations that what I do and how I act comes back to me, or it comes back at me, which is what I'm complaining about right now, if you know what I mean. That ability to make decisions truly carelessly makes me feel young again. It changes. It's changed for me as I age. That ability to just carelessly act and not think and just do. You know, what a joy. Ignorance is bliss, but the truth shall set you free. I guess there is a difference between bliss and freedom. Something about old lovers, old friends makes me feel alive. Forget regrets and you miss it. Miss that feeling young again. Life's about the good times, maximizing on the good times, making good times out of the hard times. Sometimes it's just meant to be freaking hard. There ain't no getting out of it. Life's made to be, this is going to be a miserable season. No matter how hard you try to be happy, more pressure is going to come to make misery. And I was reading about that today. Sometimes it's just time to be sad, to process it, and to carry on. People come and go. But it really is nice to see the ones from way back when for just a minute, for a little while. Another thing I said in it is we both know if I run my mouth very long, I'll step on a landmine and blow these good vibes away. It's just terrible. Seems to be how it is, though. I'm happy I'm still around. I'm excited about this musical podcast journey and finally getting the courage to start recording and putting it out in the world. I'm not really telling people about it right now. I do have my plan and the day that I'm going to start letting people and telling people about it, because it's a secret right now unless one happens to wander on about it. And it is a scary thing because I've done a lot of writing and years later gone back and found it and couldn't throw it in the trash fast enough because I was like, oh my God, that guy was insane. I can't believe he thought that way. So I know that one day I'll probably look back or think back and remember these days, these thoughts, these feelings, the way this is going, and go, oh my God, that poor guy. What was he thinking? And I was waiting for the right time when things would be good and easy to start doing this. And the truth is that there was never that time. So I finally started. Anyways, that's what I got for this week. And aloha, brothers and sisters. Peace out. Those nighttime whiskey memories get so heavy. Good to see you in the daytime. Seeing you with your old best friend sure made my night, sure made me smile and feel young again. Something about old lovers, old friends makes me feel alive. Forget regrets and you miss it. 'Cause I got fire on the mountain, sickness in my soul, wasted good vibes, rough riding, Rolling Stone. Time we spent wasn't wasted. Loneliness a great thing to share. Won't you take some? Been learning rest, recharge, recalculate. Today's better than yesterday. 'Cause I got fire on the mountain, sickness in my soul, wasted good vibes, rough riding, Rolling Stone. Something about old lovers, old friends makes me feel alive. Forget regrets and you miss it. Storms flood the flowers to feed the bees that make you so sweet, honey. And we both know if I run my mouth very long, I'll step on a landmine and blow these good vibes away. 'Cause I got fire on the mountain, sickness in my soul, wasted good vibes, rough riding, Rolling Stone. Something about old lovers, old friends makes me feel alive. Forget regrets and you miss it.